What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So this video is gonna be my March favorites. I just did this makeup look. It should be up either now or like a week or two after like this video is posted, but I wanted to just show y'all my March favorites because I've actually like loved some products that I've been using like the last month or so, and I really just wanted to go ahead and just film a little video so I can show y'all, because I know that as the seasons are changing and like some of the things that I love are going to change, but this is what I'm feeling as of March. So the first item is the Kimchi Cheek. This is their stage proof matte setting spray, and I like this spray. I feel like it does help like with the longevity of my makeup, but it's not too strong that I feel like I'm choking or I'm like spraying alcohol all over my face. The next thing is actually the highlight that I use on my face. One of my favorite highlighters, like, and I was so sad because like I accidentally broke it and like half the highlighter like broke off and fell on the carpet. I wanted to scream, I'm not gonna lie to you. But this is the Love is Love palette from the Nessa Mars Beauty. This dropped around Pride last year, so I'm really excited to see like what she does like this Pride and stuff. But this was the highlighter that I was obsessed with. As you can see, that bitch is gone. But one of my most used highlighter, one of the highlighters that if I put on my face, I'm going to look like a bad bitch. Like, it's just every look that I use it in, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like me. It's just like a cute color, like it's like this pink like goldy orange color, and I love that it shifts. But yeah, literally one of my favorite highlighters. I love this palette. I usually use that when I'm using the palette, or I use like this like white purpley highlighter. Next thing is from Made by Mitchell. I have like a whole like little collection of Made by Mitchell stuff. I'm gonna show you up. I'm gonna start with this one. This is the Bronze Pod. This is the like contour or like bronzer I use the most, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've had it for months now, like a good amount of time, and you can kind of see that I'm like making an indent. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah, this is my favorite bronzer. I probably would use it today, but I want to like, you know, try some different products. That's the only reason why I didn't put it on. But I love her, and she doesn't do like a harsh contour for me. Like, I feel like it just warms it up a little bit, which I don't mind. Like, I don't always want like a like stark contour because I feel like it'd be doing too much. But yeah, I love her, and I have another shade, but that one is a little bit more cool. That's why I gravitate towards this one. And another thing about Made by Mitchell is the Liquid Lock, and I spray this on my face usually after I've like done like basically majority of my makeup. I'll set this, and sometimes after I use this, it just depends on like what I'm doing with my makeup. I will spray like a longevity spray, like that stage proof spray, or maybe like the Ben 9. But I feel like this sets pretty well on my face, and I'm like almost out of her. I probably have enough until like summertime, but then I gotta figure out if I want to restock on her. I probably will. Something else from Made by Mitchell is the Brow Muck. This is probably my most used brow product. I love this color. This is in the shade Auburn, and I feel like this just goes really well like with my hair color I have right now, because I have like red, like blondish, like it didn't like black hair. I feel like it just eats. And usually if I'm doing a like work makeup look or a makeup look when I don't really have time, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to use this just because I love the color and stuff, and I feel like it's pretty pigmented, and she doesn't flake off or look crazy or anything if you're like keeping it on your face for a long time. So, you know, check them out. There are different, like there's a couple different colors that I do want to try, so I may be trying it soon. But yeah, she is my favorite brow product at the moment. Next thing is the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray, and I got like the smaller size, and baby, when I tell you I'm almost out of this, this is one of my most used hydrating setting sprays. I usually gravitate either to this one or my Pretty Fresh spray from ColourPop, but I love this one. And I saw that they released like a different size. It's like an in-between from like the like regular size and like the mini. It's like a midi size, and I kind of want to see how much it is and like test it out, because I actually really love this like setting spray. And I also want to try out the Hydro Grip like skin tint that they released, and I'm gonna be so excited. I'm trying to do like a whole face with Milk Cosmetics, so let's see if I can do that. And then something else from Milk is actually their Pore Eclipse translucent powder, and I love her. I feel like the color is like good for like whenever I do my makeup, because it's not as like deep in like color or tone compared to some of my other like powders that are like translucent deep colors. Like this one is more neutral to me, and it's a lighter color, so it doesn't like, you know, really affect my makeup too much or like, you know, make it deeper or darker or anything like that. But yeah, and I feel like she's very, very lightweight. I use this all over my face to set my face. Something else is the REM Beauty Lengthening Mascara, and I use this on my bottom lashes. This is the one I usually gravitate for it. But this is what she looks like. It's like not too small that like it's gonna take you forever to put like mascara on, but I like it because usually when I put this on, it makes it a little bit messy, and I don't know, I just love like a smudged out like messy like under eye. It just eats. It gives like a sultry vibe. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. And then something else from About Face is the lip gloss. This is their Light Lock lip gloss, and this is in the shade Feel It All. This is actually the shade that I put around the perimeter of my lips. She's one of my go-to brown lip glosses right now. I have a couple different brown lip glosses from About Face, but this one is like my go-to, which is crazy because I used to be obsessed with like the coffee shop lip gloss from Juvia's Place and Chocolate Drip, but this one has been, you know, catching my eye, so I've been using it a lot. Also, side note, excuse the chair, it's squeaky as fuck, just a new word for me. Something new that I picked up not too long ago is the One Size Point Made Bodacious Black Liner, and she is pigmented. I'm not gonna lie to you, she is really pigmented. I need to get a pencil sharpener because that's the only reason why I haven't really been using her, because I need to sharpen it. But look at that pigment, and it's like so precise, and it's not hard to add underneath your eye, because some black eyeliners like this, like they do not really work under your eye. Like you will be sitting there and about to scrub your eye out. But I really like her, and I need to get a pencil sharpener so I can use her a little bit more. One of my favorite lashes is Plushy Lash, and these are the shorty lashes. I usually like to wear these lashes whenever I'm doing like a simple or like no makeup look, but I also love the naturally lashes, which is what I have on right now. I just don't have any other pairs, so I need to restock. But yes, these are two of my favorite lashes from my favorite lash brand. Another favorite of mine is the Shadow Stick from About Face and Kill the Lights. I use this one the most, and this is what I actually use today. It's a little bit thicker, and I feel like the black is like I don't even know how to explain it, but the texture of them are a little bit different. And I feel like this one is a little bit like blacker, and this one's a little bit like, it has like a hint of brown, but it's really not noticeable. But yeah, I can see like the difference in the blacks on my hands. And this one's a little bit more softer. And usually when I put it underneath my eye, I'll go in with a thin brush that I use to add the eyeshadow in there and just blend it out just so it looks a little bit more seamless. One of my favorite things is from Essence Cosmetics. This is your super precise eyeliner, and I use this all the time. I didn't use it today because I was using the Made by Mitchell one, but this is my go-to one usually. And this is like a product that I've had for like over a year. Like I've rebought it multiple times, but I like to use her to line like the lash line, like where my lashes go before I put on like my mascara and my lashes and stuff like that. And I put it like wherever I draw my molds, I use that for that. But yes, I love her deeply. Next thing is from Milk Cosmetics, and I'm sad because I'm like almost out of it. Like I don't have too much. That's why I haven't been using it that much, because last time I checked it was out of stock on the website. But this is their She's Alive translucent powder, and this is like the Frankenstein and Brother Frankenstein collab with the Universal Monsters like a little collection they did around like Halloween last year. But yes, I love her. I usually use her to set my eye area and my eyeshadow base. Next fave is from Rim Beauty. This is one of their lip oils in Pick and Petals, and I've been using this a lot more whenever I like do my makeup, like before I do my makeup or in the morning and stuff. I use this and I like her. She's not too like greasy or anything, and I feel like it lasts a decent amount of time. Like I know lip oils are thinner than lip glosses, which I personally like because I like to apply my lip gloss and I like to, you know, use stuff up. So I feel like I use it more than I would use a lip gloss. Next fave is from Get Stone. This is their Ocean Eyes rhinestones, and these are probably one of my most used rhinestones. If I'm being honest, this is probably my most used one. And as you can see, like this one's basically empty, but I love using these when I have blue or green makeup looks on, or even like just a little pop of color whenever I do like a no makeup look. Next is the product that I actually used today. This is the Rim Beauty. This is one of their liquid lipsticks, and Absolutely. And I actually love how these dry down, and I love this color. This is the color that I use almost every time I do like a nude lip, because the brown just eats and it's dark enough for me to do a cute ombre. So yeah, I will definitely be using her almost every single time I do my makeup. I'm just being honest with y'all. Okay, next fave is another thing from Made by Mitchell. This is their Curve Case in Deep, and I've been using this a lot more. I've been trying to, you know, be more intentional and use it. This shade, I like her, but she's just a little bit darker than I normally go for it and a little bit cooler. But I actually have the like bronze stick like in this shade, which is a Chocolate Charm, and I like that one. But I've been gravitating to these two. As you see, this one has a deeper indent, and then I tried this blush the other day and I actually love the color. But yeah, I love this, and I feel like this would be really good to add into your makeup collection, especially if you're not like, you know, really familiar with different like bronzers and contours. At least you get to try different ones and blushes too, so you can kind of see what you want without like, you know, breaking the bank, because I feel like this is actually a pretty good deal. And usually he has like, you know, sales and stuff going on either Beauty Bay or TikTok, so I would definitely check them out. Next thing is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, and I love this. I use this like a lot of times with my makeup. Like I try to like switch between my primers, so whenever I want to have like a gripping primer, I usually go for this one. I've tried the Essence like Fix and Last Jelly Primer, and I like that one. It's a little bit more affordable than this one. I'm probably gonna restock on this whenever I like actually finish it. Next is my favorite foundation. Like I have used this foundation so much, and she eats. Like if I ever want like a full glam like beat like foundation, Yeah, this is the One Size Term the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation in the shade Dark Deep 45G, which is golden. I love this foundation. Like, this is probably the most used foundation of the last couple of months. Whenever I, like, you know, need to serve face, this is that girl. This is that girl. Next thing is the color case from Made by Mitchell. I actually use this to do like the background colors, so like the pink, purple, like sky, and the green and grass. I use that, and I use it for like doing my brows whenever I do like my like face paint looks and stuff. It is very well used, and I'm probably going to restock it sometime soon, just because like this shade is empty. A lot of these shades like only have a little bit left, and if I do a face paint makeup look, they're gonna be gone. So I really wish that he would make like a big old, like, you know, color case with this, with the nudes and some new colors and stuff, because I feel like that would eat, because he has like the big old, like, you know, blush one, and he has like the lip one, and like a color case. Mitchell, like, please, I'm begging for it. I'm just like hold off on buying it because I feel like it's coming soon. So, you know, I'm manifesting it in my head. Next thing is the About Face Curtain Call powder, and this is a newer powder. This is a new product for them, and this is in the shade Applause, and I actually like this color for setting my entire face. Like, it is a little bit warmer, so it really just depends on like what makeup look I'm going for, or like how I want my face to look, because this is a little bit warmer and a little bit deeper than the milk one, but she eats. And I also have the other curtain call in Finale, which is like the pink like setting one, and I actually used it today to set my highlighter areas, and she's cute. I usually just use that whenever I'm going for like a more pink or like purpley look. That's usually my go-to. Last thing is this One Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade Aim, which is 330. I love this concealer, probably my most used for the last couple of months. I usually use it whenever I'm using this foundation. I just like the like color, and I feel like, I don't know, it just blends well together, and she always eats. But yeah, that's the end of my, you know, favorites for March. If y'all have any suggestions for like makeup looks you want me to do, or if you want to try, or if you want me to try any certain products, please let me know. But I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.